Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Seriously Beyond. I am Ike. If you're a friend of the show, or if you've seen the main channel for Seriously Cast, you'll know who I am. And to my left over here, I've got Teresa and Nick. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves after I run the intro. Okay, let's see if we can get it right this time because I fucked up last time. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself, Teresa.
Hi, I'm Teresa. I'm part of this group. We've been doing it a few times now. I'm really interested in the paranormal, beyond, whatever stories are out there, legends. I'm interested in learning more, hearing more, and discussing more about it. I just had a general fascination of it. So I always have fun at this channel. I always have fun being part of this podcast. And I hope you do too.
And Nick.
My name is Nick. I like all kinds of weird stuff, ghosts and aliens and all that shit. And tonight, in particular, I think I'll be learning more than I'll be teaching, I suppose.
Okay. So today we decided to talk about something a little bit different than we have in other episodes. It's something I've been interested in, but I still don't know a whole lot about because it's really, like Nick was saying earlier, it's really hard to find information about it. And so we're going to be talking about Bohemian Grove. It's an elite club, just north of San Francisco. So here I've got a map.
75 to 80 miles. Yep.
And so I've got a map here. So here's San Francisco here. Bohemian Grove's up here near, what's the name of that town? It's like Monterey, California. And
yeah,
so,
from what I see here, they have a clubhouse in San Francisco as well.
They do?
Yeah, Union Square District of San Francisco, California.
Oh, okay. Should I look that up, or do
Here,
wanna...
I'll drop it here for you.
If you find it, drop the link. I'll pull it. There it is. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, they have there's a club, and so it's got the owl iconography here on the front of the building, it looks like. But, okay, with two locations, the City Clubhouse in the Union Square District of San Francisco, California, and the Bohemian Grove, a retreat north of the city in Sonoma, California. No, Sonoma County. Founded in 1872. Holy crap, they've been doing this shit for a while.
Yeah.
But that's supposedly when the men's club was created.
Was in 1872.
72. Yep. They held it at the first time, the Bohemian Grove, in 1893, almost 20 years later.
Oh wow! According to Alex Jones on Joe Rogan, he said that that Mark Twain was like one of the founding members of the club.
Oh jeez, I did not know that. That I didn't know.
I do not know how accurate that is because it's from Alex Jones.
Yeah. You gotta take him with a huge grain of salt.
Speaking of Alex Jones,
frogs, though. Yeah.
Speaking of Alex Jones, though, there's a documentary on YouTube about Bohemian Grove where he snuck into the Grove itself. This was released in like 2001, year 2000, something around there. But if you go to Google and you type in Alex Jones Bohemian Grove, it's nowhere. I spelled it wrong. The video, god damn it, the video is nowhere to be found. Even if you go into videos,
they took it off. It might be on DuckDuckGo.
No, you can't find it anywhere. So even if you go onto the place that it's hosted, you go onto YouTube.
Yeah.
And you search for this, you can't find the video anywhere. Alex Jones and Bohemian Grove have been memory holed from anything Google. But you're right, DuckDuckGo. So you go to DuckDuckGo.com and you type in the exact same searches. First fucking link is this fucking video. It's weird. It's like they're hiding almost anything Alex Jones, but you can still find Alex Jones shit in Bohemian Grove, like this one right here. like this video with him on Joe Rogan talking about it. Apparently,
Mhm.
Epstein was a member of Bohemian Grove.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
So that same video that you found on DuckDuckGo, you can also find it on Bing. And I fucking hate Bing, but you can find it on there.
Bing is my favorite way to Google things. That is a true statement because the term Google means to like search on the web.
Well, yeah, it's true. It was added to the dictionary along with things like bootylicious.
Jesus. Or dough. Homer's dough is in the dictionary.
Oh my god, really?
Yep.
Yes.
God, we could do a whole episode on that horrible garbage.
But
The strange things that happen to the English language.
well, they like if you go and search on dictionary.com, if you like Webster's dictionary, search racism. They have the word racism in the definition of racism. Have you seen that?
No.
hold on. Quick tangent here.
Yeah, I gotta look. That's.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. So you got it here. Enslavement, blah blah blah. It's here. It's like one of the. Well, I know. Yeah, here it is. It's the B definition here. A political or social system founded on racism.
How can you? Wow.
They have the word in they have the word in the definition of the word.
I wonder how many Oregon kids are going to use that because they don't need an education anymore.
Hold on. I added it.
Oh my god, yeah.
I added a new button.
There we go.
It is true. It's like Teresa said. It's a good thing kids don't need to have math, reading, or writing anymore.
Oh yes, that is so fucking stupid. Our illustrious governor is more racist than the racists in this country.
Yeah,
because they're like
discussing this last night.
They got rid of the to get a diploma, a high school diploma. You don't have to be able to read, write, or do math. But they did that to help the indigenous and POC communities. I'm like, are you saying that they're that fucking stupid?
Exactly. It's
the most.
It's so racist. That is.
It's extremely racist.
The most racist people are the people that are like the most racist thing is what is it? Affirmative action is one of the most racist things that anybody could fucking do. Let's see what
Yeah,
year
I've
was
got
this.
So my buddy, he's like second generation here from Mexico, and he did just fine. Got his high school diploma, did a couple years in college, got his associates. Didn't have a problem whatsoever. I mean, shit.
Yeah, if you want to challenge it, challenge it. If you come from a culture that knows a metric system, then prove it. There you go. You're good enough. You got another language? There you go. Pass the course. You don't have to learn one. You know.
I done learned well. 2 + 2. They want to keep the whole adage from like 1984. 2 + 2 = 5.
Yeah, I think a friend told me the only thing now that may be applicable is just to drop out right now from high school, go get your GED, where you will be actually graded on whether you know stuff or not.
The good enough degree, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Back on track. I was doing some research and I found some maps. It's an owl's eye view. You get it, owl? They use the owl iconography. It's an owl's eye view of the property. So this is the entrance here. This goes out to this town, whatever town, Monte, whatever. But then they have the pond right here with the owl statue at one end of it, and then right next to it is the field circle, and then you follow the road up here, and then it goes to this little beach with an overlook. And so looking at the map here, not the map, looking at the overview video image here, this is that lake right here.
Okay.
And so the owl statue should be on this side. The main road follows off to the right here. And then we can go up, and so then there should be a road that follows this little valley here. Down to the Russian River, down to this little sandbar, like sand area or gravel area here.
Yeah, that's where in that documentary that I watched, they actually landed some kayaks and then got chased off by the cops.
So this is that viewpoint up
They could
here.
say you can only see the end of it, just the tip of it, and then you have to turn back.
So yeah, this is that sandy beach.
Chase you out of there. Yeah, there's 2,700 acres they got, and only a very small portion is actually used. And the rest of it, they said, was for logging, and they used the logging money to put back into the forest. But I guess there's a journalist named Alex Shomatov who talked to John C. Hooper, who was actually part of the Bohemian people, and he claimed logging, and the members claimed that the money went back to the forestry. But after a couple of years after that interview, and after he did that,
we're losing you,
Alex Shomatov.
And welcome back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. For you guys at home, it was like 2 seconds. For us, it was like 40 minutes. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. But welcome back to the show. We were talking about Bohemian Grove. And we were specifically talking about maps. And so while you guys were gone, we have... Oh, shit. I got to change one thing real quick. I got to make sure that gets to there. All right, sorry about that. So this map is the owl's eye view of Bohemian Grove. We talked about it. And so, like Nick was saying while we were gone, this looks like one of those like cool or nifty maps they give you in like Scouts. So it's like a an imagination.
Yeah, when we go to Boy Scout camps, they would hand us these maps that had all these caricatures and stuff on it, and I thought it was a lot of fun.
So yeah, then we also have this one here, but this one in the bottom left corner says this Bohemian Grove map isn't drawn to scale. So yeah, then this is the watering hole that we were just talking about, with the overlook viewpoint and whatnot, and then like all of the different grottos or places that people stay.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Alex Jones video, which I think I will... fart. I just closed the wrong one. Re-up and close tab, you piece of shit. There we go. That is not the Alex Jones video. Oh, here it is. And so I found from their hidden camera footage, they had video footage from that overlook there. So this is the Russian River here going down the middle, and then that's his buddy there on lookouts for the security guards that potentially would be coming to stop them. And so this is actually a pretty decent view. And then he talks about like a sunbathing area. They had like a dock out there.
Oh yeah, that's a swimming platform. Those things are fun. There used to be one out at one of the lakes that I go to for fishing.
Yeah, so you like swim out there and you can jump off and whatever.
Yeah, they're fun. It's a good staging place. If you have a kayak, you can just tie it up right there and then do a little bit of fishing and then be in the middle of the river or lake and then paddle on back to the shore.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, so yeah, these maps here, and so we went over... It's kind of trying to remember what we had already talked about. But like the... Sorry, go ahead.
From some of these maps, man, the place just looks like it'd be fun to go to, just how expansive it is and everything that's included.
Yeah, but I don't think any of us will ever be able to afford to go there.
Well, no. I definitely can. I'm a woman, so.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. That's a thing here.
Women are now employed in the kitchen and
there's only
hosting
ever been...
and parking, I guess, valet.
There was a thing I just read about that where there was 4.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Women.
So I've got the controversies section from the Wikipedia article. Women, although no woman has ever been given full membership in the Bohemian Club. The 4 female honorary members were hostess Margaret Bowman, poet Ina Coolberth, who served as librarian for the club, actress Elizabeth Crocker Bowers, and writer Sarah Jane Lippincott. Since Coolberth's death in 1928, no other woman has been made a member. So they also have
At least she had a cool job. Fucking librarian, that's awesome.
But it also talks in here about how there was a bunch of discriminatory charges from the California Department of Fair Employment, where there was a judge that deemed, well, it even says here that they don't employ women, that club members at the Grove urinate in the open, even the use of rudimentary toilet. No, without the use of even the use of rudimentary toilet facilities. So they just urinate off the fucking path.
That's what the guys are doing too. So
hell yeah, that's what I would do.
And so, especially if you're out in the middle of nowhere. And it also says in here that being male is a sufficient term of employment for employment.
It is. Yep. How sad? How weird is that? Now, what happens when you're trans? Then what? Do you get it revoked?
Probably.
That's a whole. Yeah, that's a whole can of worms right there.
No, it's actually really interesting because at least one of the judges, at least one of the judges involved in ruling on this has been a member of the club.
Really?
Now they weren't. They didn't say that women weren't allowed on the property. They weren't employed by the property.
Well, they also says in the article
they're employed by the members for the party, but they're not employed by. Yeah.
Yes, I had seen something where the women are completely just not allowed on the property, and then the men would be dressing in drag and shit.
Yep. There's a certain what do you call it? There was a gentleman from the 80s who was called upon there several times. He talked about how there are women prostitutes and male prostitutes on there, and he did drag shows and all sorts of stuff in the 80s. And he got scared. They all got scared because the AIDS epidemic came out. There's a big scare then.
Thanks, Anthony Fauci.
Yep, I forgot the gentleman's name is, but he was there at the parties. So, do some research, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't have the name for you. But he was there.
Here, I found this on the wiki page. It's in the first paragraph. Annual ladies' jinks were held at the club, especially for spouses and invited guests. So they do a quote unquote ladies' night at the Bohemian Club at least. So yeah, they're talking about the City Club. So they do a ladies' thing at the City Club, the one that Nick brought up at the beginning in San Francisco.
Okay. Now you mentioned the jinks, which are part of the theatrical performances there. They're called the low jinks or the high jinks. Is that part of it?
No, I think it's a reference, Lady Jinx. I think it's a reference to the quote-unquote jinx that you're talking about.
Okay.
But speaking of San Francisco, Richard Nixon, one of the notable members of the Bohemian Club. In fact, the picture you're seeing here has Richard Nixon sitting almost next to Ronald Reagan at the same table. And I think this is before Nixon became president. And I think, was Nixon president before Reagan? I think so. Yeah. Nixon was president before Reagan. Yes, he was
definitely before Reagan. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and play this quote because this is actually, I think, really funny. And Nixon actually said this. This is an audio quote from him.
That I attend one time at a time. The Easterners and the others have come there. But it is the most faggot goddamn thing you will ever imagine. A San Francisco crowd that goes in there. It's just terrible. I never want to shake hands with anybody in San Francisco. Really? Well, it's...
He won't shake hands with anybody in San Francisco. But it's...
You know, it's really weird. You guys were talking about high jinks and low jinks. If you look up low jinks on Google, there's the first thing that pops up, Bohemian Grove, low jinks. It's a song.
Bohemian Grove.
It's so fucking weird. Like everything... It just starts connecting in a weird way when you start looking up things.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Nick.
That is so fucking weird.
I gotta do some live editing on your deal here.
Well, it's kind of funny that Nixon said that because Herbert Hoover, who was there, said it was the world's greatest men's party.
What? So I don't remember.
Well, everybody knows that Herbert Hoover sucks because, I mean, come on, they named a vacuum after him.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ. No, there was a thing that I saw. I can't remember where I saw it, but I think it might have been Alex Jones that said it on the Joe Rogan podcast when he was talking about Bohemian Grove. Almost every single president that has been president in probably the last like 30 or 40 years, probably longer than that, has been a member of Bohemian Grove except for one. And that's Donald Trump. This is before Biden became president, so I don't know if Biden has been a member of Bohemian Grove.
Oh, you know he is. He probably is.
All of the Bushes have been, the Clintons have been, Reagan has been there, Nixon's been there, Obama, I don't know if Obama's been one, but I'm pretty sure Obama's been there.
Pretty sure.
If he's still a member, I guess they can't publish that. From what I read, they can only publish members that are no longer members.
Huh, interesting. Okay, let's move right along. So, you had a video, Teresa, that you linked to me about that's titled "The Bohemian Grove Hunting Human Parties."
Yeah, it's not just about what the title says it is. It has a lot of history about the place, a lot of knowledge about it, really interesting details that I highly recommend anybody who wants to just listen to it. Just a quick read up and a quick lesson on it. Just to do it, watch it.
Link in the description.
The title of it. What does the title pertain to? Are they like actually going around having like hunting real people, or are they just having like a mock hunt?
Talk about
or
that.
Is it like a super hide and seek or what?
Yeah,
Super
it's kind of like hunting and child trafficking goes on there. We have witnesses by the name of Peter Alexander Chernoff. He talked about a missing boy from 1984 or 1985 called Kevin Andrew Collins, who is still today missing. And Fiona Barnett talks to about the Bohemian Grove, how she dressed in a bear costume at the age of 6 with others and was hunted down in the forests that they don't use except for logging.
Okay, well, that makes sense. So they do like a fake effigy hunts, just like they do. They burn human effigies there as well in ritualistic sacrifices. According to Alex Jones.
Now. Well, listen to this though. Back in the let's see, where do I have it?
It's like 1887 or something like that is when they started this, right? And so yeah, back in that time, they could easily buy a slave child and kill it.
Yeah, 1872 was the formation.
Damn.
Yeah, Peter Chernoff talked about being witness to actually watching child murders back in the 80s. So they don't know if they do it now, but they supposedly did it then, and they have old witness pictures of people hanging. So
it's a matter of public knowledge here. The headquarters is listed on the Wikipedia page for Bohemian Club, 624 Taylor Street, San Francisco. So if you guys want to go there and annoy a bunch of rich folks that are assholes, have fun.
Yeah, you can join the parade of picketers and rioters. They're always there every year.
I'm gonna
we say not to harass people, but go ahead and harass these assholes.
Whoa. I condone any harassment actions. Please do not go there with the intent to harass people.
No,
I'm not gonna. Please do not. No.
I also want to mention there's something worth watching or reading about. It's a dissertation called The Sociology of the San Francisco Bohemian Club. It's by Peter Martin Phillips for part of his doctorate of philosophy at the University of California. So he did a dissertation called The Bohemian Grove, The Sociology of the San Francisco Bohemian Club. And it has chapters. It talks all about it. It's a really good in-depth idea. He doesn't talk about the hunting of children, of course, but he does talk about what goes on there and the societies, the political parties, and the affiliations.
So I looked up the Bohemian Club on Google. So it's one of these days we're gonna have to go to the Bohemian Club in a club in Sweet Home, Oregon.
I don't know, man. I think the place right across the street sounds better. Scroll back in real quick.
The A&W
Sugar City
takeout.
Brews. No, dude. Look at that. Sugar City Brews. That sounds a lot better to me.
It's
I'm all
coffee.
about them brews. Oh,
Coffee.
I do love coffee though.
It's a coffee shop. It looks like.
Do you guys know they make their own private labeled spirits there? Literally at the Bohemian Grove. At the Bohemian Grove.
Well,
It
that
says
makes
Bohemian
sense.
Grove on it. Their own private labeled spirits.
Yeah, that does make perfect sense. I mean, shit.
I would like to try some of that. I wonder if it has a wormwood alcohol or something.
Excuse me.
Wormwood alcohol. Who knows?
Okay, so while Nick was talking about this,
Yeah.
here's the Bohemian Club in San Francisco, 624
Nice.
Taylor Street. Please,
Ooh.
and I repeat, please do not go there and harass people. I think I just had a stroke.
Me too.
We're gonna get in so much trouble. Okay. Now the goofiness side.
Yeah.
Okay. So hunting parties, like
Everything I said in that regard was all satire, by the way.
exactly. Yes. All satire. So in Alex Jones's video, he actually has video of the ceremony that they do called
The
what is it?
cremation
It's called
of
the
care.
of cremation.
A cremation of
Yeah,
care.
the care of cremation. It's the first meeting of the whole place. It's a burning effigy.
Now, here's the
It
thing.
started in 1881.
I read something about that, and I listened to something about that particular thing where it's supposed to be like the sacrifice of a child or whatever,
Yeah.
and that they actually never sacrifice a child, but they do burn something in effigy. And I'm just curious as to how is that any less? I mean, fucking Burning Man's weird, but is it any less mundane than Burning Man? You know?
I can agree with that. Oh, the other thing is during the cremation of care ceremony, the bird talks and it has a voice, and for the longest time, Walter Cronkite, a club member, was the voice of the bird.
And a lot of people, like they really liked Walter Cronkite on the news. My grandmother was one of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here we got. I think we lost Teresa again, or I think somebody might be talking to her.
Yeah, we got super lag again.
I can't tell if somebody's talking to her or if she got laggy again. But yeah,
No,
here's
that's
some...
my voice coming through on her microphone.
Oh, okay. So this is the. Oh, what the fuck?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I
you
can
heard me
hear
on
you.
theirs.
And it's like a super lag.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Man, it's gotta be mega hot where she's at then.
Yeah, her
Damn.
computers just took a dump.
Fucking frying.
And so yeah, this is the video from Alex Jones's.
No, it's the same thing. It's an attempt to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, we got a
Oh.
robot.
Jesus Christ.
outside concerns or worries, so they can have a carefree remain.
Oh, fuck this. And the third time, but now you notice we're missing somebody. We're gonna apologize in advance. This is literally like the third hottest day of the year, and Teresa has no air conditioning or no way to keep her computer, her laptop, or even her phone cool enough that she can run her software to be able to talk with us. And so
Yeah.
we decided between the three of us, the best option would be to end the show where we're at here and then do a part 2 next week. So
Yeah.
we will, hopefully we can find some more information and have some more talking points by next week, and we can all continue the discussion and do a deeper dive into the discussion.
Yeah, and maybe if it's just as hot next week. We can figure out something with Teresa where we can get her place that's actually like cooled off. Then maybe we can make sure that everything that she's got doesn't crash. You know.
I might even just suggest that she goes to a bar and just sits there at the bar and does it. First off, the internet connection might be more stable. It'll be air conditioned, and she has alcohol right there readily available.
Yeah, true.
Yep, probably that's what I'll probably suggest she does next time. And like even background noise be damned, I think that'd be hilariously awesome.
Yeah, especially if she's really getting into it, like, yeah, fucking Bohemian Grove, and everybody's sitting there going, fucking what?
I 100% believe that the government's behind her not being able to connect.
Yeah, they turned the furnaces on.
Okay. So, yeah, Bohemian Grove, really weird. It's weird that you couldn't find anything. It's even weirder that you can't find the Alex Jones video anywhere on the fucking internet. Like, you can,
Yeah.
you can't use fucking Google.
Well, it's just been the thing, like, Google just does not have any information anymore. They cater what their searches are.
Yep.
Whereas if you go to, like, we were looked at DuckDuckGo or Bing, you can actually find some shit. I fucking hate Bing, too.
Oh, me too.
Fuck Microsoft.
I don't have time. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next week. So this has been part 1 of the Bohemian Grove Odyssey, and things have just been weird ever since we just started talking about this. Like,
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, not being able to find information, like her not. This is. Oh, before we go, I wanted to talk about this. I got one of these for the ghost hunt that we're going to be doing at my grandfather's place. This is the spirit box that I got, and it's weird. I had a video pulled up, but I lost it. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. It should be like right here. Here it is. And so I was doing a live stream. I was doing a
fucking thumbnail.
The thumbnail. Hold on.
When you pulled it up, it was fucking hilarious.
Is it just my hand like I'm like this? So, and I'm in the middle. All right, so I was messing around with the spirit box, messing around with some of my audio equipment, and I ended up, like, just because I was messing around, asking it a question, and it said my name. And this is really weird. So isolate each channel, so we can just isolate me if we wanted to. There we go. Now we can hear myself and the audio coming from the box. Okay, so now if we just isolate one small section here, mute myself, unmute the box, listen to what I picked up right before I start talking. It sounds like somebody says Ike.
Oh.
And it kind of sounds like my dad. It totally sounds like my dad. For a second. It totally.
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah. But the interesting thing is, my grandfather can sound like my dad too. So it could potentially be if you believe in that kind of thing, it could potentially be my grandfather saying my name.
No, I totally yeah, absolutely buy into that shit, dude.
So if anybody's
all the ghost stuff, I've done a lot of my own, investigations and stuff. Shit, dude. Some of the stuff I've come up with, crazy.
If anybody's interested, I've been on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/seriouslycast. I've been setting up. Let me pull that up really quick so I can kind of show what I'm talking about. So if you go to twitch.tv/seriouslycast, you can go, and I've been using the ghost box and asking questions. It's interesting because when I use it over my girlfriend's place, can't find shit, but here, almost every time. So this one was interesting. This creeped me the fuck out. So this is one of those in the clips channel, in a clip thing, but holy shit. Let's get back into this. Let's do a little bit more here. We're gonna ask it some more questions and hope it tells us no lies. Have you been following me?
Yes. Immediately.
Yeah. And It's unequivocally a yes.
Yeah. Fuck, I
And so
heard that immediately.
Yeah.
Have you been following me? Yes.
It says it's so there's like 2 more on here on the Clips channel, and
Yeah, I
one of
want to
them
hear them.
it says my name.
Oh yeah.
It could say hi, but it sounds like it says
No, that
Ike.
sounds like your name, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it gets even better because there's this one here too where it says Isaac. Huzzah? Okay. So my nickname is Ike, and I'm pretty sure it just said Isaac. Because that's my real name. Yeah, that one's kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's pretty good, dude.
It's a little loose, but yeah, I've been doing this. I did this last night. I'm probably gonna do it again tomorrow night. But the new setup that I have looks kind of awesome. So let's see here. It's this one. So the new setup looks.
Oh, dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I've got my.
I like how it shows the thing better. You can see it like going through the channels. That's fucking awesome.
I've got the waveform on the bottom with Audacity. I've got the ghost box here, and then I've got myself, and then on the right you've got the chat, so people can come into chat and if they want to ask you a question.
I like your pause screen.
Just.
Dude, I'm a fucking big fan of awkward pause screens. Whenever I'm watching some TV and I gotta go do something, I'll like wait a couple seconds until I see a weird face, hit pause as fast as I can, and hope that I get it.
It's fun to do. It's fun to do on The Simpsons too. Okay, well, join me tomorrow, Friday, to watch some Ghost Box stuff. It'll be probably around like 9 or 10. That's a little late for Nick sometimes.
Yeah, I usually go to bed around 9 or 10. I'm a fucking old man.
Okay, well,
you're older than me, but I'm an old man.
I feel it too. So, I'd just like to thank everybody for stopping by, listening to us rant about some weird, like, bullshit about Bohemian Grove. And we will see you guys next week. We don't know a date yet. Oh, you got the new Ghostbusters game.
Yeah,
or
I meant to tell you about this. The remake of it, I haven't played it yet, but I heard really good things, and so I picked it up.
I've got it on my PC.
And also, I have this book for you still.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll totally... we should get together soon, and I'll pick it up.
That'd be awesome. Fucking A.
Sometime in the next month, like sometime in September, we'll probably be doing that ghost hunt.
Yeah. Oh, we should get together before then still.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, let's I'm gonna run my outro. Okay. See you guys next time.